Hello everyone, welcome to PAVA Pokemon TCG Talk. First things first, I apologize for not being able to do PAVA in a while. And second thing first, I'll do Dragon of the Week after this. I just need to do a little research on the Dragon of the Week, which I'll reveal after this video. And I'll try to make this video quick. Anyway, this is, I'm going to talk about, yesterday's pre-release, and I know it's only the 5th of May, and the official release is going to be in a few days on Wednesday, but I decided to talk about some of the cards that I saw there yesterday. First things first, we'll talk about the Floatstone. I was at Top Cut Gaming yesterday. Oh, bitch, by the way, that reminds me, go to TopCutCentral.com for all the locations. They have 3 or 4 locations, and the person who runs it was the person who came second place at Worlds in 2006. He came second to Jason Klasinski. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, and also there's also a YouTube page called The Top Cut, which I think is run by Puka or Kyle Sukovich, which I'm kind of friends with. And make sure to go to those 2 places. Anyway, now I got those advertising things away. Now I'm going to talk about the stuff I saw yesterday at Top Cut Gaming, which is in Plainfield, which I live in Plainfield. Yes, I'm giving away my location, but let's be honest. I don't think anyone's going to come to my house and rape me. That's just my opinion, but anyway, let's talk about some of the stuff I saw yesterday. First things first, I saw a Floatstone. Everyone wanted the Floatstone. Apparently everyone wanted a couple stones. I don't know, that was immature. And so did Jimmy. He wanted a few stones to sell because no one wanted to wait. It's a Pokemon tool. If it's attached, it has 3 retreat cost. I actually think that's pretty cool. What's 2 retreat cost less? I can't remember. I was using that a lot with Vaporeon, which probably is not going to be any good. Wait, no, it was Glaceon who, either Glaceon or Vaporeon that had ability that all Pokemon that were Team Galactics or Team Plasma Pokemon had 2 retreat cost less, which I thought was pretty cool, and I often use that with Deoxys. And anyway, I had a few Floatstones I traded for some of the stuff I wanted or needed for my decks, which wasn't much. And in case some of you don't know, I love dragons. I mean, you can tell by my name. In fact, I love dragons so much that I currently have every single dragon released in foil and full art in the most rarest possible form. Even the 6 that just were released yesterday, except for Garchomp. Because no one had Garchomp. No one pulled a Garchomp yesterday. That made me mad. I want 5 of those suckers too. That's the sad part. It's a little hard. So yeah, I saw a few cards that were kind of rare. The 2 cards that a lot of people, another card that people wanted was Team Plasma Badge and Team Plasma Ball. Team Plasma Badge is also a Pokemon tool. Once attached, any Pokemon that's a non-Team Plasma is now a Team Plasma Pokemon, which will be good in decks where you probably will run Team Plasma Pokemon. And the Team Plasma Ball is just for any Team Plasma Pokemon in your deck, which both will be pretty good, and I think both will see plenty of play. Let's see. There's also 2 supporters that were released yesterday that I saw. Team Plasma Triad. Take any Team Plasma card from your discard pile into your hand. Yeah, you don't want to use that over N or Juniper. But another supporter that was good, yay, there was a good supporter, was Getsus. Kept mispronouncing his name the whole entire yesterday, called him Jetsus or Jetsus. What? I kept messing up his name. Anyway, because I don't watch that show. Anyway, Getsus, gets this, what he does is, he says, alright, it look at your opponent's Pokemon. Wait, well, look at your opponent's, hand. If there are any items in there, shuffle them back to your opponent's deck. For every item card that was shuffled into the deck, you get to draw a card. Honestly, everyone says it's so good, I think it's going to be overhyped. I think it's a little bit overhyped. I think we'll probably play 1 or 2 decks. I mean, and plus, I don't think we'll play, like, as much as N. I think there's 1 or 2 cards in there. We don't have 1 or 2 guesses. It's not going to be as cool as Colress or N or Juniper or Skyla. Maybe more popular than Bianca or Sharon, but not going to have more than 1 or 2. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, your opponent could have like 5 or 6 item cards in hand. Yay! Well, at the same time, your opponent can also only have like 1 or 2 in their hand, or none at all. Which I found out the hard way when I played the pre-releases and drafts yesterday. It really sucks, and that's just supporter per turn. I mean, in a draft, using supporter per turn is okay, and it's not going to kill you if you waste a supporter turn. I mean, there's not too many people that have supporters anyway, so nothing you can do about it. And supporters that suck are actually not that bad in this in that format. But in the actual format, in limited or whatever it's called, it does matter. Every supporter turn counts. You want to use the supporter pretty much every single turn. And if you don't use the supporter per turn, your opponent will pick up on that and see that. And to use a Gets, in my opinion, just sounds stupid. I mean, it could be good, but it could be not. And other cards I saw were the EXs. I saw Heat Grand EX, which everyone says is bad because Keldeo. I mean, maybe people won't want to make a deck of it, but I don't think so. Another card that I saw that everyone wanted to make a deck at, another EX card, was Tornadus. The new Tornadus. Everyone says that sucks because of Thundurus, which I'll get to in a minute. Thundurus is actually going to be a deck with Thundurus Deoxys deck, and everyone wants the full arts and the other cards. And by the way, I had both the full art and both the full art Thundurus yesterday. Just after the first pre-release, I pulled Deoxys for my within my 6 packs, and I pulled 4 Thundurus after my 2 packs, which actually made my day because it actually got me what I wanted, which I'll get to in a second. What I wanted was actually, as you know, all the dragons. I actually get that. The 6 dragons were released were Latios, Kingdra, and Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. And the full art, reverse foils, and full art forms. I managed to get them. Of course, I had to trade away the Deoxys and the Thundurus for it, but I got good deals, I think, out of them. I traded the full art Thundurus for the for full art Latios, the one with the Alpha ability, which I'll get to in a second. For Latios, regular Latios, and...
To juice your prickly pear fruit, first start off with a peeled prickly pear and lie it on your cutting board horizontally. Next, we're going to make some cuts.
You can ignore that. You can ignore that stupid ad. Just effed me up. I wanted, and what else did I trade for? Oh, and a reverse foil Dragonite, which I had out, which maybe made my day. And then for the, and if I traded for the Latias, I traded Deoxys for a full art Latias and a Black Huron and Black Ballista. Everyone's like, those were good trades and money value, but and playability. Everyone's like, nah, that you didn't do that kind of a trade. But it had playability to me because I like dragons, and I'll try to make a deck out of them. I'll let you know about that in a sec. And more about the dragons. Latias and Latios. Latias has the ability, which I think was originally called something else, but I forgot the name of the ability because I haven't been looking at that much. The ability allows you to any Pokemon with abilities, meaning Deoxys, Keldeo, and Darkrai, don't do any damage or effects or anything along those lines. So no effects, no damage, no nothing, which is good. And its ability does 70 damage. It's called a Barrier Break. It was originally called Penetrate in the Japanese, but it's called Barrier Break in this version. I like Penetrate better, but that's me. Barrier Break does 70 damage. Goes through any effects on the defending Pokemon. So yeah, this is a good card. Only problem is that it does 70 damage. Altaria is a quick fix to that. Also, you can use lasers. Another fix would be a card that's coming out in the next set called Iris. Iris is a supporter card that allows you to, for every price card your opponent took, does 10 more damage onto that person. So it's basically a plus power. So if you have if your opponent has taken 5 prize cards, and it's near the end of the game, you can power up your Pokemon by 5 points. But that's your supported per turn. Honestly, I don't think people are it's gonna be that good. And even it's just funny because it has a full art version. So maybe I think the Japanese are saying, "Oh, it is gonna be good." So as I've noticed, there hasn't been a full art supporter that is bad yet. So I don't know. A lot of people are saying it's bad. A lot of people say it's gonna be the best card ever. My personal opinion, I'm a little hesitant about it, but I'm gonna get it because it's dragon related. Because Iris is a dragon tamer herself, so I'm gonna get her. Yeah, I have a problem with dragons. So I see. Bullet Deoxys, Fault Thorns, I didn't get to see that much, but Bullet Deoxys, what Deoxys does, I'm saying that way too many times. What that card does is its ability does it's basically a plus power. For every Deoxys on the bench, does 10 more, adds on 10 more to the to the defending Pokemon. So basically, if you have a 2 or 3 Deoxys on down, you can do it adds on 2 or 3 to your Team Plasma Pokemon that's attacking. So Thundurus is doing 30 plus 2 Deoxys, which will do 50, or 4 Deoxys, which will do 70. So basically, it's a dumbed down DX Altaria. Only problem is that it's just asking to catch me because it's weak against Mewtwo. However, if you have a Team Plasma attached to it, and if a Psychic Energy and a Team Plasma energy attached to it, this does 30 plus, I think, it does 30 plus every energy attached to the defending Pokemon, I think. I don't know. I can't remember the exact details of that, but it does something along those lines. I know it does plus 30 plus, for something along those lines, if you have a Team Plasma energy attached to it. But this is Team Plasma EX, so of course they're going to rely on Team Plasma Pokemon energies. What else did I saw? Honestly, I didn't see that much other than those 6 Pokemon cards I mentioned. Heatran, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Deoxys, Latios, and Latios. I didn't see anything else other than that. Oh, there's a few other cards that people wanted. The Absol everyone wanted. There's only like a few people that got the Absol, but everyone wanted the Absol. Because it was on the cover, and some people think it's going to look good. Want to try something with it. Other people just wanted it because it looks sexy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, even the packet looks at that the comment is so sexy. It's really beautiful how the artwork for the Absol is, and I'm kind of looking forward to getting my own Absol for myself because it looks so sexy. I don't know, it's just some of the work you can just get by the fact it looks sexy, you know. And then some people just like Absol. I actually know a guy who came yesterday who just wanted the only card he was looking for is Absol, but he didn't pull it, so I traded him. Me and him traded for. No, I didn't trade it to him. I traded to someone else who also wanted an Absol. Wanted to try something. I kind of want to try it with that guy, but the guy who wanted the Absol only had a Dragonite. The other guy was willing to trade a Dragonite and a Kingdra, so. Yeah, I didn't have a Kingdra at the time, nor did I have a Dragonite, so I decided to get those 2, and just in case I didn't get the foils of those, I could just put in my binder to look at. But I did get the foils, so I kind of feel bad for now, not trading the guy, but oh well. Oh, what else? Oh, Kingdra and Dragonite. I think I told you guys what Kingdra did. If you want to know what Kingdra did, just look at the first episode of PAVA. With Dragonite, what he does is for 3 colors energy, Deafen. Does 60 damage, and your opponent is not allowed to have any play any item cards. Which combined with Getsus, I think that could be pretty good. Prevent them from using item cards, and for after 2 or 3 turns, use Getsus to get rid of the item cards in their hand. Because eventually their item cards are just gonna pile up and pile up and pile up and pile up. Oh, that is gonna be so sick. And I think you also could put Altaria in that deck so you can do some extra damage that way. And actually, I think you only need 2 Altaria, and then would do 100. So I think I'm maybe put that thing together. I mean, look at me. I'm a dragon tamer. That's what I do. So Kendra, for 1 otter energy, I think it was. Hold on, let me get my binder. It's a beauty. Alright, for 1, the Dragon Vortex, for 1 color synergy, does 20 damage times the number of water energy cards and electricity energy cards in your discard pile. Then shuffle all those cards back into your deck. So basically, if you want to knock out the extra 2, or you would need let's see, you would need 9 water or electricity energies in your deck and your discard, and they have to be basic. So first of all, how many people these days carry that many basic energy cards in the deck? Not that many. Second of all, how many people have that cards in your discard pile? Maybe if you're playing freaking Blastoise, throw that SOB in there, but Blastoise is kind of run tight as it is, and I want to do that great. On Ray Eels, everyone's thinking about, but I don't think they should do Ray Eels. I think it should be straight Rayquaza Kendra. And also, Kendra has 1 retreat cost, so that Skyroll Bridge would come in handy to retreat those SOBs. Retreat, 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 retreat. You know, I mean, seriously. And secondary attack, Tri-Bullet. This attack does 30 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. Originally, I said in episode 1, and that actually not episode 1, episode 0 of PAVA that if you have 3 Altaria, it would do 9 to 3 Pokemon. Apparently, the judge is like, nah, that's too good. So we're just gonna do. You can do 9 to the defending Pokemon and 30 to just 30 to any other Pokemon. Which I think kind of sucks. I mean, I would like to do 90 to 3 Pokemon, but then again, it's broken at that point. But the fact that Kendra stayed true with only 140 HP kind of sucks. Also, speaking of HP, Dragonite has 150 as usual. In its previous evolved forms, Dratini and Dragonair. Dratini Shed Skin heal 20 from this Pokemon, has 50 HP, so it's for 1 grass energy. Tail Smack, electricity energy, and a colorless energy does 20. Dragonair, 1 electricity energy does 20. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Tail Smack, 1 oh, god dang it. 1 grass energy and 2 double color. And 1 DC for 50. I already told you about Dragonite, but secondary attack does Heal Wing. 1 grass energy, 1 electricity energy, and 1 double colors for 90. Heal 30 from this Pokemon. Not bad, not bad. And with Latios, the blue guy, the one, a psychic and a color synergy for 40. Defending Pokemon cannot retreat during your opponent's next turn. Luster Purge. Water and Psychic and a colors. Just 150. Discard all energy cards attached to this Pokemon. It has 170 HP. HP cost is 2. You could replace it, I guess, with Kyurem, but why would you? So yeah, you can replace it with Kyurem, but why would you? Yeah, you could take out the electricity and just put in the Kyurem. There's also another card I'm looking at. Where is he? The regular Kyurem, not from this set, from the others. No, wait, not from the coming up set, but from Dragon's Vault. It's secondary attack for For Psychic Water and Double Colors does 90. Does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for the bench Pokemon. So we'll put those two instead and take out the electricity energies, put in the psychic energies. I think it could be an F around deck, but I don't think it'll replace the Kyurems. I don't think so at all. But why not? Just give it a try. I think you guys should just try it out. Let me know how you feel and whatnot. Hey, I went way too long. Damn it. Is there anything else I think I should talk about? Actually, there's not. But in conclusion, thank you guys for watching. I'll try to see if I can get a booster box for you guys here and later on today, so I can open it for you. Not later on today, but later on this week, so I can open it for you guys in front of your beautiful eyes. And I'll do the Dragon of the Week. We're coming up in a few minutes, so stay tuned. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. And thank you, everybody, and have a nice few hours before I come up with my next video. So until then, this has been Sammy15, the Dragon Tame for .er. And see you guys in the next life. And don't forget to go to TopCutCentral.com. And don't forget to also to follow the me and the Top Cut guy from Puka.